What the fuck happened last time?
Who wrote these notes?
Who did this? Who writes this shit?
Probably the guy that was high on magic mushrooms.
That's true. Yeah,
That would make very much sense.
I believe we started off. We were resting up, and we streamed back into the room where the flaming skull was. Uh, we killed the shit out of it again. Um,
This
and
time with no fire.
a singular zombie that was in there. It didn't cast fireball on us, so that was good. We ran up onto this little bank here, uh, or more like we ran around to it because we came up through this room, up those stairs, and over to this, where we fought another doppelganger, some bugbears, a couple of zombies. Not the I vaguely remember whiffing and shooting Krell in the back, so that was cool.
Also remember a bugbear falling off that cliff.
Yeah, because I fucking tripped him.
Oh yeah, and our little bud zombie who would not die.
We still have a zombie that won't die on us though.
Yep,
That one,
here
yeah,
it is.
he
One
refused.
health point.
Um, so after the encounter, we had a short rest where Paige decided to eat one of the magic mushrooms, and he got fucked up. Had a
You gain
crazy.
2 hit points for his left.
He lost 6 hit points because I slapped the shit out of him. Uh, he tried to get into the river. We stopped him, and Krell force fed him some ashes, so he wasn't super high anymore because he
Thank God I
vomited.
have prestidigitation to make myself clean.
Also vomited on me. I don't. I just got into the water to wash that shit off, and then we rolled on over into this room where we got into the final encounter, and we fucking stomped them.
Yeah, you
It
you
was
you attack the
I
Nazra
attacked
like
first 3 times.
times the first attack you did.
Yeah, I basically fucking uppercutted him with Hugh and just started hacking away at his dead body with Talon. I think I
And now his
pushed
dead
like
body is right here.
I think I pushed like fucking like 3 superiority dice on him. It was a lot of damage. Poor guy did not stand a chance, and Krell got paralyzed by a spider, and she's still stuck over there as we try to find something to help her.
Alrighty. So gain your inspiration that likely won't be used.
I use it every time, but it never fucking does anything. So, to pick up where I left off, I would like to just fucking bust into this room.
Oh, yeah, also Nezrar is one of these zombies because
He's one of the livelier ones.
one of the liver ones. I know that two of those, no, one is the doppelganger, one is the bugbear, that's totally burned by, and the last one is Nezra.
One of them isn't a bugbear. One of them was the corpse who initially encountered in the first room.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That one's been with us the whole time.
Yeah, he's the one on 1 health.
Truly the undying.
Yep. How can I recover his health points?
You can't.
He's
Ah,
fine, bro. He's chilling.
No healing spell in the game works on undead.
couldn't he just
If you
eat
do
some
necrotic
nice
damage to it,
crunchy bugbears on the ground?
it's just Minecraft logic where if you deal necrotic damage to it, it'll get healed.
I don't believe so.
Ah, damn.
Would be nice if you could just munch on some bugbears right here on the ground.
That's true.
But yeah, this is it. Final session. Half a year journey.
Has it really been half a year?
Yeah, I checked literally right before the session.
Damn.
The first session was half a year ago.
Crazy.
Well, that's
and
something.
how far we've come since then.
Yeah,
Not very much better.
just climbing
You've
up
been
quite the pile of corpses.
you've been through 2 characters. I've been through one. I died again recently.
I think I've been through
Krell
3
has
characters.
no. You were the tiefling. I don't remember what you were playing. But you were a tiefling, and
Yeah.
then you were the paladin.
Different warrior, then the paladin.
Yeah. And Whisk never got to really show off what the magic side of the Utensilian family is like.
Yes, because your family actually has real lore now. I was reading a little bit of that.
Yeah, I've just been fucking. I've just like out of game. I've just been like thinking up more and more shit. There's like some family drama. There's some fucking. There's a lot.
I
Who is
should
it?
probably write
Sister?
something for
There's
page
a
as
wild
well.
magic sorcerer. I'm on the backup character train. Man. He's got a great grandfather named Stick. Guy's crazy.
But yeah, going back to the subject of death, I realized while I was going through the player handbook, setting up stuff for next campaign, that I'm a complete idiot. I've been using the wrong editions rules for unconsciousness this entire time.
Oh,
What?
In 5th edition, when you get knocked to 0 hit points, you remain at 0 hit points unless the damage would have done negative, and any healing can bring you back to consciousness.
I thought that was just a rule you implemented because we talked about that like a couple of games ago, and I was like, "Is that how this works?" And you're like, "Well, yeah, it is." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Nope. This is what happens when you've DM'd across 4 different editions. You forget some of the rules. And I'm pretty sure that's in my profile that I fuck up rules a lot across editions.
So realistically, Whisk shouldn't have died there.
Whisk more than likely would have died. Spoon wouldn't have gotten his first death earlier. And to that regard, Krell, Spoon, and Paige are all getting one of their health potions back.
Oh, sick! Hell yeah!
nice.
Does that mean we get our scroll of Revivify back too?
I'm gonna not retcon that because I feel like since that was an item Krell had, that I kind of deserve to have it lost for making that big a fuck up.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, it gave us some fun moments.
Yeah,
Gave us.
I got to, yell about seeing my dad's rib cage burst open and invite me to dance, even though he's not dead.
Spoon's
Heaven's
hallucinations are
fucking-
weird.
Heavens are fucking crazy. Did I go to heaven? Am I a good person? I don't know.
How can anyone know? So anyway, Krell's still over here, paralyzed and poisoned, and you guys are investigating.
We have that green potion. I just don't know if it's gonna do anything for her.
Well, you can always try and see what happens.
Well, I think Paige is carrying that, and he's still convinced
Yep,
it's poison.
I would suggest that we do not feed her. Obviously, probably poisoned.
Poison doesn't have to be green, you know. Herbs are green, and those go into healing potions.
Okay, let's flip a coin.
Yeah, sorry.
Alright, get out the old D2.
All right.
One, we give her the potion. 2, we don't.
I'm down.
Let's go, roll 20. Oh, here you go. We don't give her the potion.
Alright.
All right, fair enough. Krell, we'll find something, or we'll wait to see what happens. I don't know what else to tell you.
Krell's just
Oh,
gurgling
that's
a
me.
black liquid out of her mouth at this point.
Does Paige know what to do at this situation? Like he was read a lot.
I cannot get this.
I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think you. That is the wrong character.
I don't know.
think you have anything on you that would cure poisoning.
I can prestidigitate the poison out of her blood flow.
Oh, oh yeah, is that how that works?
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in your inventory that'd be immediately useful.
See, potions of healing are green. I'm a genius.
Well,
They're
officially,
made with
any potion can be any color.
I want to know what's in his room.
Alrighty.
I'm ready to batter this door down if it's not unlocked.
I'm going to leave one zombie guarding Krell and going to check out the room with Spoon.
Alright. So you reach down and you go to turn the knob and you find that it is locked. And there is
Alright.
a big hefty keyhole right above the knob.
Unless I don't need keys. Let's bust this bitch open.
I think I have a key. Didn't I get some? Yep, I have a key.
I'm gonna say who looted Nizar.
I looted him. I have an iron key with the head of anvil shape.
Oh. Man. Okay, you can try the key, I guess.
You've only busted open every other door in the campaign.
I've only kicked open every possible door.
Okay, I'm going to try the iron key.
Wait, is it made of wood?
It's made of wood with iron bands across it.
So I could, in theory, bust it down with Hugh.
You could certainly try, but as Paige puts the key in the lock, it gives it a good turn, and it clicks open.
Well, it's open.
Whatever.
He really just wants to knock that door open, doesn't he?
I like breaking shit, alright? It's in my blood.
Well, warriors first.
Hell yeah. Warriors first. Who the hell is that?
As you look around, dusty draperies adorn the walls to the room, which also contain a bed and a brazier. A badly disheveled dwarf lies bound and unconscious on the stone floor.
Oh shit. Walk over, use like the knife from my woodcutter's tools to cut him free.
Alrighty.
He's not. How are we gonna get him awake?
Uh-oh. We have a dead dwarf right here.
Much of a I don't know how much of a threat we're in now. I'll give this guy my potion of healing that I got back.
Alright. Giving him the potion of healing, it immediately heals up the superficial wounds that he has, apparently from being tortured at the hands of the spider.
He gets 9 health.
Well, he's only got 4 total health, so...
Some people have to be normal humans, or normal people, you know?
Yeah.
He's just a normal guy! Hey, there you go, buddy.
You're just smacking him awake at this point.
I'm just like clasping him on the back.
He stirs from his unconscious state, now revitalized from your potion. What's this? Who are you folk? Are you here to torture me?
No, as a matter of fact, I brutally murdered Nazar in a fit of anger, and you're free now. You get to get the hell out of here.
Many thanks, then.
Yeah, not a problem at all. Are you?
But
where
who
are
are
you?
you?
Oh yeah, what he said.
Nundro Rockseeker. You two wouldn't happen to have seen my brothers, have you?
Which brothers are those?
Gundren and, shit, I forgot the name of the other one.
Ooh.
Well, that's not a good thing to forget her brother's name.
Listen, I have it written down.
I think
Hopefully not is not that one.
Tharden is the third brother.
I think Gundred was the one we found back at Cragmaw Castle, right?
Yep, he was our initial quest giver.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's not this one, the other one, right?
Gundren is the one that we left back in shit.
I think he's in Phandalin, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Gundren is in Phandalin, that's for sure. Don't know about the other one, though. Didn't see him around. Though my memory can be pretty foggy, so I would not use me as a reliable source of information.
Well, the last place I saw him was back at our camp at the mouth of the cave. But then I was struck from behind and dragged here for interrogation.
What did they want to know?
They thought I might know more about the secrets of the mine, where there might be hidden treasure or relics from old dwarven forging and magic craft.
Huh. Probably would have been pretty interested in this axe then. This is dwarven.
Aye, it is. Hugh, it says.
Yeah,
Mighty
Hugh.
fine axe.
Damn right, it's been serving me really well.
Nether is not the very smart fella, is he? If he had explored the mine, he would find a lot of stuff.
I hit a tree with it once and it just basically fucking exploded. It was awesome.
Well, that was what it was made to do.
That's true. Yeah. Regardless, we can get you back to Phandalin. We can get you to Phandalin more safely.
Well then, I've fallen into good hands then.
Yeah, we just have to wait for our friend to stop being paralyzed.
Yeah, and don't mind the dead corpse right there. It's friendly, and I think it doesn't bite.
Yeah, there's three.
And last time I checked, it was allowed by law.
We've got 3 entire zombies, and none of them are unfriendly unless Paige here demands it. Oh, Spoon of Squirrelstead, by the way. Spoon Utensilian.
Where have I heard that name before?
Oh, I was a prominent underground fighter at one point in time. Or not I was a Coliseum champion in many places. And that includes Phandalin as well.
It sounds familiar. I had a gambling habit in a past life, and maybe I bet on a few of your matches.
Yeah, if you bet on my fight, I assure you, you saw your money. Unless it was my fight with El Brahmana, in which case, you lost a lot of money.
I remember that one. It was quite the prize fight.
Yeah, it was a man versus an entire bull, and I lost. It was truly a devastating blow to my career.
I will also check his hand. Page didn't work. Mage training.
You're not in training. I watched you blow up a room full of bugbears.
Not enough.
You fully blew that room up, and at least 3 of the bugbears with it. Everything in there was on fire.
He won't be
Believe
satisfied
me.
until he learns immolation.
I mean, good God, magic is scary.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Fair warning, never take Meteor Swarm.
Yeah, it's got like a mile-long fucking range, and its radius is like 400 feet.
I think it's 200.
Okay.
And
Okay,
it
so
does like 20.
it's 40d6 of damage.
It's 20d6 force
Bludgeoning?
and 20d6 fire.
It's 20 bludgeoning
Close
and 20
enough.
fire. Yeah, it's basically the same fucking thing.
Just the magical equivalent.
Meteor Storm must be fucking amazing. I want that castle. We won't give you the castle. Okay, Meteor Storm. Now I have the castle.
Yeah, it's like you could just casually level a city block.
There is actually a scroll out there. I think it's Scroll of Comet. That's literally the D&D equivalent of nuking someone.
Fuck, Jesus Christ.
Like it
I
literally-
want
like,
that.
Like it could literally level an entire city in an instant. Because it only takes 6 seconds to cast.
6 seconds?
Yep. 6 seconds to cast it. And then a giant comet comes down from space, pulled in by your gravitational pull.
And, like-
it obliterates, I think, like a 200-meter radius.
Is there like
instantly
a
leveling buildings.
is there like a material component for that, or can you just do it?
It's a artifact scroll, I believe.
Oh, okay. So you can just have that. That's fucked up.
There is also a scroll in existence that just, summons the biggest, baddest motherfucker in all D&D, the Tarask.
Mm.
Oh,
And that's
That's
in
the
an
guy-
official Wizards of the Coast module.
Fucking yeah, because a Tarask showing up is considered an apocalyptic event.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking.
It's one of the 4 titans of D&D, and it is the strongest. Because it resists a lot of shit, and it's just straight up immune to like 95% of all magic.
I thought the Tarask's whole deal is that it just has like a shit ton of HP.
That also.
Awesome. And while we're
Imagine
talking, I'm
a
just
lot
gonna
of
like,
those.
do a general sweep, look under beds and shit.
Looking around, this appears to just be used as a prison cell, so there's nothing of like anything that could be used as a weapon or anything
Oh,
of
it's-
any real value.
Okay. Well, I know exactly what I want to go do next.
And what do you want to do next?
I'm gonna try and pick up that big stone warhammer. I'm gonna try to fucking pry it off the statue.
Give me an athletics check.
Hell yeah. Athletics.
Yep.
Got a +5 to athletics, that's pretty good. That's a 23.
Right. So you grip how was it described? I need to actually.
I don't even care if it is anything, I just wanted to prove I could do it.
Okay, let's leave this one as security.
Mighty
I can
stone
see the whole
hammer.
statue falling on top of you.
This either it either could have gone horrible or amazing.
So
Or
you
both.
climb onto this statue of a dwarven god.
Am I about to get fucking smited?
And you take a grip of this giant stone warhammer in its hands and just pull with all your might. It seems it was all hewn from the same bit of stone, but you managed to pull it off with little damage to the remainder of the statue, and you now have a giant stone maul.
Oh, I feel amazing. A giant stone maul?
Yeah.
Eesh.
What is going on with my mouse right now? And it was a 9-foot tall statue, so this is easily like a 4.5 foot long mall.
Mm.
So I'm gonna have to spec special stats if you ever actually intend on using it.
Ugh.
Oh, he does
Bit-
have 20.
it's a- It's a bit too bulky. It's a bit too bulky for my liking. This isn't something you can move around with real fast. I'm gonna
Well,
daintily place it back in the hands of the dwarf.
Like
it
within-
would be
it's
a
within
nice
the-
decorator.
Yeah, it's within the realm of possibility for you to use it, but it might require like an athletics check.
Yeah, it's like a backed up in a corner kind of thing.
Yeah. Like it's not quite the difference between a weapon designed for a medium and a large character, which you wouldn't even be able to use rules as written. It's
Mhm.
somewhere in that happy median. Like it's the same size as a regular maul would be. It's just a lot heavier than normal because it's made of finely hewn stone.
Yeah, let's place that baby back in the hands of the dwarf and climb back down.
Just generally avoiding the smiting of a
Angry
god.
dwarven god. Yeah. Look, I saw what my son could do with the power of the Great Hunter. That motherfucker shot lightning bolts out of his chest hairs. All right, that was. Ugh.
Oh wow.
So,
Okay.
from
I'm
the
going to look
other
at
room-
Krell.
Yeah, from the other room, you hear Nundro exclaim, "Brother, what's happened to you?" As you
Oh,
left
no.
the one zombie behind that was Nundro's brother Thurden.
Well,
We might have some problems.
can I make like an insight check to see how long Krell's poison's gonna last?
You can make a medicine check.
Hell yeah. It's not any better, but I'm still gonna do it. 5.
You don't know shit about poison, so
This is awful.
you're in the
I'm going
belief
to
that you
look
could
at-
just suck venom out of a creature that's been poisoned.
That is true. I do know that.
I'm going to look at Krell bobbling that black thing out of her mouth, put my hands on my chin. Okay, definitely need a doctor in your group.
Yeah, we should probably get someone who could take care of something like this.
I've already seen who our new players are building, and we're not getting a doctor.
That's fine. I have plans. I've planned ahead for that kind of thing, so it's all good.
I immediately forgot what I picked up my phone for.
So,
Well-
Spoon, how do we deal with that situation in the room right there?
Don't ask me. I'm not a conversationalist.
Of course you are, a people person.
I'm a semi-charismatic guy, but I'm not solving that issue. That's not a situation I can solve. You saw what I did to the guy who got my son killed. All right. I'm not built for that. I'm not a therapist.
Oh, never, yeah. Okay, he's going to accept the death, or we might have to put someone to sleep.
I would really prefer not to hurt him.
I'm going to whisper very quietly. Or permanently sleep. I can't speak permanently.
All right. Plan of action. We're gonna relax here for a bit, maybe like an hour, and see if Krell's condition gets any better.
Alright. Give me just a moment. I gotta go use the Lizzle DM's room.
Oh, I did ask if that was the third border, since I received no answer. Thought, hey, maybe it's not. Let's deal with the dwarf for security. Hey, I think if he's messing with the zombie, it might bite him, so we probably need to check that.
Hey, you're the one who commands him. You should go check on that. That's your business.
Hey, my command was guard the man with life.
Guard that man with his life. Yeah, well, then he's probably just gonna stand there statically. Oh, yeah, you still have those gauntlets, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I think they do something fucking crazy. Like, I think they change your strength score, and I think that's a guaranteed.
That would
Alright,
be
I
very
got
nice
this.
because I have -2 to strength.
I don't know if it like I don't know if it changes it to something else or if it increases it, but I'm so positive they do something to your strength score.
Both
Talking
are
about-
good.
Okay, what were you guys asking?
Well, we were just talking
Uh,
about the gauntlets he got last session.
Ah, yes.
I think he still has to attune to them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I am in them right now.
Yeah, you wait around in this area, taking a short rest, so you can throw out any hit dice if you need to.
How long does it take to attune to something? 8 hours?
8 hours of being in constant connection with that item.
Some hit dice? Yeah, I've got
I
two.
could just click the hit dice, but I did not want to for some reason.
Don't forget you get additional hit dice from Krell being in existence.
Oh yeah, you get some.
I
you get some
only
hits, don't we?
I only had 4 hit points missing, so that's something.
I used
Yeah,
2. So I
D8.
get... Oh, it's a D8 now.
Yeah, you get an extra D8 hit dice whenever you
So I get
use hit
I rolled-
dice to heal.
2 more. Awesome. For 8 more hit points. That's 14.
Oh, I already used my arcane recovery. That's
14
something.
plus 9, which is 23. Awesome. Bringing me up to 37.
And Krell
I
being
get-
paralyzed and poisoned isn't going to be recovering any health.
Boy, okay, so it's just bad, huh? She
Okay.
doesn't get any better over the course of an hour.
I was getting there.
Well, I have an idea.
An
Oh,
hour
you-
after she was poisoned, the poison does wear off. So she finally
Ah.
regains control of all her faculties and immediately rolls over and just retches out a giant mass of black ooze.
Yeah, that does not look good. Ooh.
That was probably a horrible experience.
Well, you know what they say,
There goes my notes.
don't die.
Hey, Carol, how did it feel to be poisoned by an?
Do you want to get stabbed? Because that's how you get stabbed.
Oh! The claws are out.
Don't know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, we have a probably crying man on the cell over there.
I'm gonna stream back over here, see what's going on in here. What, you alright, buddy? What's going on?
Just a bit of a confusing family reunion.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't talk
I-
much these days, it appears.
Yeah, I don't know. He hasn't talked much on our way here either. That's a bit weird. Didn't even
And
mention the
that
fact
kind of-
that you're his brother. That's crazy.
After 8 hours from now, he's probably going to try to bite you, so it's best not to stay close.
Is there any way you could send him back to the afterlife in a peaceful manner?
I
Yeah.
mean, I think
Probably.
I think so. I think if he dies, his soul will probably be sent to an afterlife.
As far as I know, necromancy just animates the body and doesn't mess with the soul.
I thought you guys had like a thing where you could literally like put a soul in a cage.
Yeah, but that's a higher level than what I can cast.
I see. I think just for the respect of this man's family, it would be better if we fixed this.
Ah, fuck.
Ooh.
Okay.
All of my weapons.
Can I
multiply.
release the? Can I stop concentrate on the zombie?
I don't think it's a concentration spell.
Oh shit.
Why did my weapons multiply? That's weird.
It's not.
What can I do to release the zombie?
I could just kill it.
Yeah, but we also need to take the armor off.
Then just do that.
Okay, I know. I'm going to cast Chill Touch on the zombie. I'm going to choke his already dead brother in front of him.
That's a little fucked, but alright.
Isn't it necrotic damage?
It is, but they don't have immunity to necrotic
Oh, they're not
damage.
immune to it. Okay.
Okay, the zombie choked to death. He probably has a trauma now.
Wait, does a 15 even hit the zombie with the armor?
Yep.
Nope, it's AC 16.
16. Shit.
All right, just let me take care of this. There you go.
Okay, now he's dead.
Yeah, he's very dead.
Oh, you actually made it worse. You just impale the dead zombie with a sword.
Officially, he decapitates it.
Yep.
But,
Does he get to make his con
Worse.
save?
no, he doesn't get a con save on
Oh.
a nat 20.
Oh, sick.
Okay, you killed it. You take the armor off.
I'll strip the armor off of it.
That's the great thing, the dead brother of this guy.
Well, it wasn't his armor, was it? It was armor we found. I mean,
Let me see if I have a sleep spell.
I don't think you need a sleep spell. This guy's what is this guy? Is this guy like freaking the fuck out?
Well, he literally asked you to put down his brother.
So yeah, he's fine.
He probably thought of it peacefully.
I'm a war guy, all right? These things happen. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Now I saw the meme.
I'm very sick of being in this place.
Alright, so which one of you's taking that armor?
Well,
This one. Nezra.
I think Nezrar can have it.
Alright.
Because I don't need it. I think my armor, I think my splint is just straight up better.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
so. Yeah, by one.
And I don't think Paige can wear it.
Nope.
No.
Paige isn't
Even if
proficient
he
in
could,
any
he
armor.
probably would not.
Jeez, yeah, wizards, man.
Yeah, and also Page would probably wear armor because it's heavy and he doesn't like to make any effort
Oh, true.
whatsoever.
Well, yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I assume we're taking back the same path back that we took originally.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
Well, it might be faster to actually just go through the little cave here.
Okay, it's a lot of work to move this
Yeah.
many
No,
things.
actually, that's just a
For the
fucking.
sake of everybody's sanity, we're just moving back to the map.
Oh,
Awesome.
thank God.
On our way back to Phandalin, I would like to attune to the spider staff.
And I would like to attune to those gloves I got.
I don't recall if the spider staff requires attunement.
Oh. You must be attuned to this staff to gain its benefits.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
Is there
attune
two
to the
or
staff.
three things you're attuned to now? Because I know you have the Ring of Protection.
I think I just have the Ring of Protection.
Yeah. So you got 2 of your 3 attunement slots filled now.
Cool.
So I will have both then. Two also.
Yeah, you have that glass staff, the crystal staff,
Staff
and
of Defense.
Yep.
these gauntlets of.
And now I
Okay.
can give you the information on these bad boys.
I think it's something
Nice.
fucking crazy.
The Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
Oh yeah.
which-
That's gotta like bump your strength up to fucking like 18 or something.
Close. 19.
Abs!
Oh!
What the fuck?
We got Link up in this shit. Just
Okay. Suddenly, fucking Paige is almost as strong as Spoon.
but still being as small and spindly.
So can I put 19 strength?
I think I have to set that. Give me a second.
Yeah. Because when you take them off, I imagine your strength goes back to normal.
Yeah.
Yep.
That might have been
But I will also always have that shit on.
Bam.
Nice. I love how I have more strength than I have intelligence right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Paige got really shitty stat rolls.
That's true.
But yeah, you don't gain any muscle mass. You're just wearing these oversized gauntlets that make you inexplicably strong.
Nice. Yeah, let me recover all my stuff. He dies, can recovery.
Yeah, we
Okay, we
spend
already
the...
took a long rest, right?
Do what?
We already took a long rest, right, on the way to Fandolin?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've got like multiple days.
It was half a day's journey, but it was already nighttime by the time we got out of the Wave Echo Cave.
Okay. I'm still yellow for some reason.
Okay, I think all my spell slots are back.
I'm guessing that's an
I
issue
should
with the
probably
squads.
leave the zombies on the middle of the forest.
Yeah.
So the first things first is we head on over to the Town Master's Hall.
Where we reunite the brothers.
Let's see this lovely family reunion. Unfortunately, the last brother could not participate.
Uh,
Oh god, I made that token tiny.
Yeah.
Ooh, wow,
As-
wow,
as- as Spoon usually does, he's just gonna fucking rudely approach the Town Master's desk and be like, and slap a meaty hand on it.
Oh god.
Hey!
it's you lot again.
Yes, we fully took care of the Black Spider. He's very dead.
Well, celebration is in order then.
Well, kind of. He had some kind of worrying information on him. Something about another group of people called the Syndicate.
That sounds quite ominous indeed.
I assume there's no real information on that here. I think Paige saw the letter initially. Did you take it?
Yeah, yep, it's right
Yeah,
here.
I think he took all the notes and books.
Awesome.
Yep.
Not super sure what that's about.
We can check that later.
Yeah,
Let's see
celebration.
the lovely
you know?
family reunion.
Frankly, might just stop in at Stonehill and get fucking blasted. Might go find the Coliseum. Could be a nice way to spend my evening, morning, whatever time of day it is.
It's morning by now. At least
Good way
mid-morning.
to- Yeah, go get blasted and eat at Stonehill. See my man Toblin. Haven't seen him in a while. Evening hits.
where-
Might fight.
Children. We found his brother.
No, they reunited while we were here.
Yeah.
Paige is going to look at both of them and start hallucinating, seeing in both a zone. Just go back to normal.
Right.
Alright. With hard work and a little luck, the adventurers have defeated the Black Spider and undone his destructive plots, cleared Phandalin of the ruffians who threatened its people, and reclaimed the lost mine of Wave Echo Cave. Their deeds will be long remembered in this corner of the Sword Coast. In years to come, the restored mines of the Phandelver Pact will bring great riches to Phandalin and help establish peace and prosperity in the area.
Hey, I want a part of that.
Gundren and Nundro Rockseeker take over administration of this new mine. For the adventurous service to their family, they gladly award the party a 10% share of the mine's profits.
Sick.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
10%. I could really improve my estate back in Squirrelstead.
I can
As
finally
a
build
matter
a
of fact,
tower.
they could send that money to Squirrelstead. They need it way fucking more than I do.
Yes, and it may be worth the effort to actually make a stop there on our way to our next location, as denoted by the map that we found, and intend to seek the nearby member of the syndicate that we heard so much about in the notes.
Oh,
He's out a few days from Phandalin.
Mhm.
shit. Well, that's a nice little coincidence.
It's almost like this was all planned out weeks ahead of time.
Man,
Wow, what a coincidence. Yeah, also, that 10% also sent to Spuma, you're just going to charge from him.
the fuck? What do you mean? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Wow,
Do you
as
not
you can
have a
see,
place to go back to?
no, I don't. I escaped my village. I nearly burned the.
Yeah, we each get a 10% share.
Right.
Actually, I did burn the place down, but that's irrelevant right now.
What the fuck, dude?
Hey, they followed me.
10%. That's pretty good. Mines are profitable.
Yeah, so we got a good, steady source of income once we set up supply lines.
Fuck yeah.
But that will be a discussion for later times. As we get in our day's festivities here in Phandalin and once again return to the open road. Before leaving, Krell will assign our goblin friend that was previously living in Spoon's house to be her official messenger between her and her clan of goblins.
Hell yeah.
Nah. Can I copy spells on the Nazareth book to my spell list?
I'm gonna work.
You don't necessarily have to. You can read spells from any spell book.
I'm gonna work.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, and it's
Finish
and
Krell's
it
crown.
bears the same indestructibility that your spellbook would.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, spellbooks
Okay,
are
now I
fun in
have two
5e.
spell books.
I'm gonna finish.
I
Krell
just
finally.
I'm going to add the spells and then
It's a 21.
mage.
And you were doing what with that exactly?
I was finishing Krell's crown.
And that you do, putting a nice, good luster on it, maybe a little bit of a natural stain.
This is a good piece of work. It's not better than the statue of us fighting the dragon, which is gonna go on lovely display in my estate. But
Oh, I forgot
You
to
know.
put the full map of the world here. Give me a second, like hastily create an entirely new map.
and I mockingly put the crown on Krell's head. There you go.
And she, just to annoy you, tilts it to one side.
Hey, I think that looks better. So you fucked. Ah, who's calling me? Yeah, fucking Discord call out of nowhere.
What level is invisibility?
I think invisibility's a
Not entirely sure.
might even be first level actually.
But while I'm figuring things out, advance your XP to 14k.
Oh,
We hit
okay.
6th level.
We will be starting the next campaign at 6th level.
14,000.
Nice.
I get to push my plans forward in this session. Let's go. It's a second level spell.
So let me bring you guys
Yep.
to the full map of Faerun real quick.
Ooh, I'm gonna multi-class, baby.
What's Boom multi-class into?
Paladin. I'm becoming a
boy.
Paladin.
I'm gonna be a paladin of the great hunters.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Okay,
So
let's.
Krell's level up to sit right here.
Fine.
Now that I got that done. Krell is also multi-classing.
Hell yeah. I get my lay on hands and divine sense. Do I want to roll or average?
Oh, now my zombies are full of calcium.
Come on,
And they can add my proficiency rolls.
that's so bad. What?
Ooh.
We both rolled one! Do we add our constitution?
Yes.
Okay, so I think I get like 4 then.
Krell gets a 5.
What's my constitution?
Okay, now I have to the spells to take.
You're telling me I have a new spell list I can check from
The fuck did you multi-class into?
Warlock.
Oh.
Specifically Hexblade Warlock.
Oh,
Hell
okay.
yeah!
Very nice.
Turns out that her 2 daggers were actually like hexblade items.
Remember that cursed book she's been reading? And how she
Ooh.
soon after completing it took the feat that gave her a Hexblade or a Warlock ability? Which
Wait, what
now-
ability did you get from that?
Do what?
What did she get from the book?
She didn't get it directly from the book, but when she hit level 4, she used her ASI to gain the, what's it called?
Oh, that's what you took a
The,
feat that gave you
yeah,
a
the
warlock.
Eldritch Adept,
Okay,
which
yeah.
gave her one of the, Warlock invocations.
Does anyone
Oh,
can name a spell that any ideas?
16. What the fuck is my constitution mod? I have no idea.
Krell has access to the shield spell now!
Nice.
But a 15 would be a +2 to constitution, right? It won't let me check.
I think I'm going to pick counter
She has
spell.
access to it.
So I get 3 HP.
I'm going to pick counter spell and
Krell now has levels in 2 of the charisma-based casting lists, so her spell save remains the same. But,
Awesome.
She most definitely picked up that Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah, obviously. I got divine sense, lay on hands, and proficiency in shields. Let's go.
I picked up counter spell and hold person.
She also picked up a tasty new Necromancy.
Oh yeah, necromancy feat.
Feels good to know that in. I'm probably only gonna take 3 levels in paladin though. That's.
And when do I get to change my Eldritch Adept? Whenever I gain a level, I can replace my invocation, so I can get a different Eldritch invocation. And now I have so much more of the list available to me because I'm a warlock now.
Better paladin sounds insane to me.
Yeah, it's definitely tanked to the extreme.
Not only that, but divine smite's a free action. So like,
Actually, it's a bonus action.
really? I don't think so.
I believe you use your bonus action to cast it. I don't have it up on me right now.
I know people say it's that strong because it's a free action. It's expending a spell slot, but it doesn't specify what action.
Yeah, give me a
It just is when you hit something with a melee attack.
Yeah. So yeah, it doesn't use a bonus action, it just does extra damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
So that's
Had to
that's
actually look at it.
yeah. That is a
Reading suggestion. Asking the creature to make a harmful act ends the spell. Shouldn't Spoon not be able to throw itself in front of my spells? Even though he did not do that, but
Different spell.
oh, different spell. Okay.
dumbass made the conscious decision not to say "Don't hurt me" when I was standing right there with two massive weapons. He looked at an angry, vengeful man and said, "Yeah, dive in front of attacks that are gonna hurt me, but you know you can still hit me." What a fucking goofball!
I know it was the same spell, it's just the wording that changed how it works.
Mm.
Because he asked you to dive in front of any spell that was coming his way. He
I
never
don't
said you had to actually take the damage from that spell.
I don't have magic yet, but just wait.
Anyway, I've got a lot of Eldritch Invocations to look through. Because,
At first level?
well, when she levels up, she could change what her Eldritch Adept invocation is.
Oh, okay.
Most of the list was unavailable to her because she didn't have at least one level in Warlock. Now she does.
I figured you would default to Agonizing Blast. That's the one that adds your Charisma mod to your Eldritch Blast damage, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty positive.
There was another one that I had in mind, and now I cannot for the life of me fucking remember what it was.
That's how I am with Artificer Infusions.
Also going to change those cantrips.
Hell yeah. All this magic bullshit. I'm gonna have to start doing that soon.
Alrighty.
Not soon, but next time we get a level. And then I'll have Divine Smites.
I spelled that
Ooh.
wrong. Still spelled that wrong. I'm literally looking at the spelling and spelled it wrong.
Dude, I feel that so much. I will be right back.
Oh yeah, I gotta have on that screen. That's annoying. Look at Krell's beautiful stats. As she gets rid of her Devil's Sight.
Going to Chill Touch and stay with Firebolt. No, like a new cantrip.
She has now swapped out her Devil's Sight for the Eldritch Invocation Maddening Hex. So
Well, that's something.
now, as a bonus action, she can cause a psychic disturbance around the target cursed by her hex spell or any warlock feature of mine, such as Hexblade's Curse or Sign of Ill Omen. And when I do, I deal psychic damage to the cursed target, and each creature of my choice that I can see within 5 feet of it equal to Krell's Charisma modifier.
Alrighty, I'm back. You're a bard, so you're a charisma caster, right?
Yep. I'm also a warlock, which is a charisma caster, so I have a +3. So
Jesus
she can
Christ.
just, as a bonus action, deal 3 psychic damage to one of her hexed creatures, and she has a lot of hexes and curses in her spell list now.
And
Like-
it's small wonder why
Yeah.
so many people like Hexblade. Because it's good. isn't there a hex that basically gives you the fucking champion fighter ability where you can crit on a 19?
I think that's just. I think that's one of the Pact of the Blade ones,
Okay.
which is one of the Pact things that you get at 3rd level or the fucking map. I was bouncing back and forth between this one and another one that just gives me health back whenever I do damage.
I mean, I do just have a pool of 5 health I can give out now, so that's nice.
Oh wow, that's a big map.
And then it'll be
It's a very big map.
That is the entirety of Faerun. I needed the full map to show you where we're going. Because the stock map for Phandelver only shows, like, this part of the map. Like, this general circle.
Oh wow. The campaign I'm writing Forgotten Realms, but since I wanted to create something new, it's on an entirely different continent. So in the future, we'll have to make a map this size.
My story takes place in Detroit, Michigan.
You see, what I did was I invented a whole new city and plopped it into Faerun because the Underdark is unexplored and that's where we're fucking going.
Oh boy.
Underdark?
Yep, we're going to the Underdark.
Of course we are.
That would be very helpful to choosing my spells.
Yeah, that's why I told you don't fucking pick Meteor Swarm. You're gonna level the Underdark and kill yourself.
Well, we're about 9 entire levels off from the point where he'd even be able to do that.
Yeah.
Considering it's a 9th level spell.
But I would have picked night vision after if I knew that, since I can't see in the dark.
You know, I think we're in. I don't know if this campaign's gonna go to 17th level.
I intended to. Because
Well, fuck me, I guess.
because starting the first session of next campaign, we're moving to Milestone.
Hell yeah! Thank goodness. I like Milestone. I've been using it in my home game, and boy, it's a game changer.
I'm going to what milestone is.
You level up based on events rather than XP.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, we go and do something, and we all get a set number of XP. Well, no, what he said. It's what he said. I was thinking of the Warhammer mission system, where we all would get a set amount of XP for doing missions. That's because XP in Warhammer is like, you get so little of it, but that's because abilities don't cost very much. Everything is bought with XP. And I can respect that. It also makes
Crazy map.
way more math into character creation.
Apparently, I cannot find the scripting I wrote. Oh no, there it is, found it. For some reason, it was clipped to my Nat 1 sheet instead of, the information I need for this.
Oh, for sure.
Over here with my freaking Google Docs open, trying to find that shit. Alright.
The Sea of Fallen Stars.
So we make our way south along the Sword Coast here, coming just north of Waterdeep over here.
Ooh. Waterdeep's in Faerun?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Right there. It's one of the, I think it's the central location for at least 2 modules.
I know, well, Waterdeep Dragon Heist, of course.
Yeah, and then there's that, and then there's a second module which is supposed to come right after that.
I believe that's Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
Yep. But yeah, we'll be headed there later. But we're heading over here near the Crypt Garden Forest for, I forgot to drag you. Boop.
Well, yeah, there
Oh.
was a time when me and my family were training.
I forgot to bring your tokens.
You know, we fight a lot, you know, because we're warriors. And my sister, Spatula, who goes by Francesca now, she had a sudden like magical surge, and I was shouting, and then bubbles started to come out of my mouth, and I floated about 45 feet in the air and then fell. And
That's
my
rough,
father isn't very big on the whole magic thing, so you know, she ended up getting the hell out of there.
This character sheet.
Frankly, I have no idea where she is. I don't think she's dead, but she's strong. Don't get it twisted. She is a beast.
Probably using her magic to gain money somewhere.
She could be. It was a very sudden thing for her.
Alright. It's gonna take a couple days' journey to get to Squirrelstead.
Well, you guys get to hear all sorts of stories on the way there.
Yep, this is Squirrelstead. But, it's gonna be at least a 2-day journey, so what are you guys doing during that time?
Well, I definitely so Spoon is like actively like making little glyphs to offer up to the great hunters, and on one of those days the thing actually just vanished in some like orange and yellow light, and he was approached by a spectral wolf that just dived into Talon, and that's where I got my level of paladin from.
Neat.
Okay, I'm going to be searching on the Nazar's books to see if I found anything on forbidden spells.
Interesting. Going through your readings, you don't find much. It seems he was more just using magic to wield as a source of power, to impose his will upon other people to do his bidding, rather than actually looking for anything world-breaking.
I don't even know where my father is these days. Assuming
Back zero.
During the trip, Krell is going to use the time to actually study the magical workings of Spoon's new staff and inscribe them onto one of her many knives, creating a dagger of poison.
Sick.
Which I actually have to find, because I don't think that's the actual name. Yeah, Dagger of Venom is the real name. Which does, I think, the exact same amount of damage as your staff does.
Extra 1d4 plus 1d6 poison.
I gotta pull it back up. That was vicious.
Oh, I don't know what.
It is a +1 dagger. You can use an action to cause thick black poison to coat the blade, rinse for 1 minute, or until an attack using this weapon hits a creature. They get a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or take 2d10 poison and become poisoned for 1 minute.
Jesus!
But the dagger can only be used this way once a day.
Once a day, okay.
Other than that, it's just a regular ass dagger.
Yeah, I don't get that bit, but I do get an extra d6 of poison damage, so that's nice. Am I proficient in quarterstaffs?
I think you're proficiency in all weapons.
Aren't
I've got
say, you're martial and simple, so you're proficient at every weapon that exists.
Oh, sick.
Except for like a handful of specific ones.
Okay,
like,
cool.
Whip and flail, I think.
Oh, I'm not proficient in whip yet. I have one. Let's go. There's my grandfather, who, that guy. Let me tell you, That guy could kick some real ass.
He's still alive?
Oh, he's very old, but he is very much alive.
Must be centuries old. You are already a century out nearly, right?
I'm like 58.
Oh, of course you look like that.
Okay, buddy. He employed astral projections of our ancestors and those who have perished recently to help him fight. It was crazy.
Krell's now proficient in medium armor, shields, and martial weapons.
Sick.
So Krell's pretty much proficient in all weaponry too.
I know I get like I now have proficiency in shields and heavy armor, which I think I already had, but it wasn't on my list.
She gets to choose her Hex Warrior weapon. Special weapon I'm proficient with that lasts two-handed property. When I attack with that weapon, I can use my Charisma modifier instead of my Strength or Dexterity.
Sick.
It'd be equal for a dex-based weapon, like my daggers. Man, imagine if I made fucking Lightbringer my hex weapon.
Oh yeah, you just have that on you now.
Yeah.
I totally forgot. That's a
going
thing.
off my -1 strength modifier. What else is
Well, Paige, I'm pretty disappointed. Paige is pretty disappointed with Nazar. He went through the whole way just to pick his book, think he might have something useful.
Leave Maurice in Phandalin?
Yeah, Maurice is right here with us.
Oh, cool.
He brought us on
Right
his
here
card.
on the map.
Oh, we're over there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, run the left.
Yeah, I see that now.
I hope this brown mess is dirt and not squirrels, because otherwise we'll be very scared.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
squirrels, you know.
Yeah.
Those-
it is
those
all
are thi-
dirt.
Those are things you gotta worry about in the forests, not in the city. We have well, they are in the city, but not those super rabid ones. Like in Getrol the Wise. Wonder if that bastard's still alive.
Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and make that new Dagger of Venom her hex weapon for now. Alright, the town itself is quietly humming with the day-to-day activities of the townfolk. Workers go about working fields, lumberers fell trees in the distance. Hunters could be seen moving through the forest, searching for the catch of the day. Children are seen sparring at the ring at the far end of town, under the tutelage of one of the village's elders. The buildings of the town are made mostly of wood and mud bricks. The outlay of the town is familiar to Spoon, being his hometown. Locations of note being... Where's my GM layer? I just put that on the token layer. Come on, look at me here.
The trading post?
Home sweet home. Won't be back
The
for
trading
long.
post, the drunken squirrel,
Hell yeah.
Spoon's household,
Oh, nice.
and of course, the Little Rabbit's orphanage,
Yes.
as
Wonder
well
how to talk to
as
them.
the Proving Grounds fighting ring.
Look at that.
You give
Well,
me
but
lore,
you
I work
look
with
at
the
that, you-
lore.
They are. Those little kitties aren't going up. I mean, I don't write a lot of it down, but I just have been talking about it, you know? I can't expect you to remember everything.
Would you look at that? The town is real. I always thought it was a fever dream of yours.
Oh, I lived here! My fucking house is right over there!
I'm sure your house is over there.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going
wanna
to
go
look
let me
around.
see my house?
I'm going to look around for a tent written spoon on the side.
Well, let me show you my fucking house, alright? This is
I had originally written a complete fake out for this, but it just sounded too unbelievable. Originally, there was just gonna be a tree house that had squirrel stand like, painted on a sign in front of it, but that was just gonna be the actual entrance to the town.
Oh, that would have been fucking phenomenal.
But I couldn't get the wording down in time.
Dude, just being told about it makes me happy. Yeah, alright, you wanna be that guy. Let's go fucking... I'll say my hellos to the people later. We're gonna go see my house. I haven't been back here in a while, so it'll be nice to set up some of my trophies.
Walking inside your home, you find one of the neighbors in your house. Just seems to be watching over the place instead of any of your other family members being here.
Do I know this person?
You do. He is a 6 foot tall lad, blonde hair, a bit of a patchy beard. You recognize him as, actually, we'll let Paige and Krell react to this person before I say who he is.
How does he look like?
He's 6 feet tall, blonde hair, patchy beard, built like a fucking trucker.
Oh, I would guess that's your relative?
No, he lives around. Weirdly enough, none of my family seems to be chilling at my house. The invitation's open.
You recognize this man as your neighbor's 10-year-old son.
Hey, buddy, how you been?
10-year-old.
Hey, this is my neighbor's son. The name's escaping me, but how you been, buddy?
It's literally on the token.
I cannot read that. Gotta zoom in. Jameson. What?
Really huge.
Have you grown?
Of course I have, Mr. Spoon.
You keeping up with your training, buddy?
Of course. I'm getting stronger every day.
Hell yeah! You'll be slinging around zombies and dragons before you even know it.
This is a child?
Yeah, didn't I tell you that the children here in Squirrelstead are huge?
Page's going to have a reality break on his head right now.
Oh man, have you been watching the place for me?
Yes, sir. Your wife's been out of town on some herbal gathering quest, something of that nature. I wasn't really paying attention. She just asked me if I could watch the place for a bit.
For sure.
Your wife is real?
Yes. You were taking this a lot worse than I thought you would. I'm not. Do you watch me do the things I do and think I'm full of shit?
Yes.
Okay. How's the little rabbit?
You're a great warrior, but not in the right mind. But now realizing everything was true,
Jameson.
the world really surprised me today. I'm going to think a little.
I wanted to ask. I shipped Whisk's ashes back here. Do you know what they did with them?
I believe they're on the displayed on the mantle next door at the orphanage.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll have to go pay respects to Tatan in a little bit. I've got a few things to drop off in the house. A new trophy, of course. And I show him like the fucking deed to my house in Phandalin. I won this in the Colosseums in Phandalin.
A petty task for you, of course.
Indeed. Well, yeah, you know, it was a great fight. And then I went back later to win a magic item and appointed Krell. She fucking kicked my ass.
Yep. Done in one round. Over an instant.
Jameson, let me tell you something, buddy. don't listen to people who say magic is bullshit. All right, magic is fucking crazy. You know, it's not like a thing you should focus on, but you know, if you happen to come across like a magic sword or something, fucking take it. It'll be very useful in the long run.
A valuable life lesson, I'm sure.
All right, get along. You are relieved of duty.
All right. See you around, Mr. Spoon.
See you around, buddy.
Can we enter our house? And I'm honestly starving right now.
Yeah, sure. I've probably got something I could whip you up.
I'm going to enter behind Spoon like I own the fucking place. Start smoking on the table.
I don't fucking mind. Gonna go over to my specific closet where there's a bunch of different belts and trophies. I just toss in the deed to my house in Phandalin. Awesome. It has been too long since I sat in my own home. Placing like the wooden statues I've carved on mantles.
Alrighty. Your house is
Oh, I'm
slightly
surprised
more
it didn't.
decorated than before.
Or I could probably stop over at the trading post, get some fresh squirrel meat, make a nice stew.
It's definitely there and plentiful supply.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Stop over there.
Also, I'm not normally smoking. I'm smoking with my hands behind my back and using mage hand to move the pipe.
Pinnacle of laziness.
Pinnacle of laziness.
Merry man. Yeah, I just waltz on over to the trading post. Hey, guess who's back?
I'm gonna guess you.
Yeah, it's me. How have things been since I left? I know I've been gone for a couple weeks.
I think it's been a couple months actually.
Jesus. I lost track of time.
Sorry to hear what happened to your lad.
Yeah,
It's a terrible shame.
but the little bastard died in combat, so, you know, I'm proud.
Then he went to the hunter in good honor.
Oh, for sure. The Great Hunter's actually, you know, sent me a sign recently, I'd like to believe. It is, you know, shit happens around here. Sometimes we understand it, sometimes we don't. That's the nature of our humble little town. And you know, I'm here to pick up some, just some squirrel meat. Gonna make a stew for my unfamiliar friends.
Here, take a good couple of pounds on the house.
On the house, Merriman, you spoil me.
No, sir, you've earned it.
All right. I'm sure we'll be back in due time. I don't know how long we'll be in town, but you'll meet the crowd.
I'm sure I will.
Good day, my sir.
Good day to you too.
All right, it's fucking stew time, baby. Cook that bitch up. Add just random spices that I don't know anything about that are just in my house.
Alright, while you're doing that, Krell's gonna make her way over to the Drunken Squirrel for some heavy drinking after our long journey.
Hell yeah. You get to be starving, Paige, and eat that stew.
Yep, I'm going to throw a magic mushroom. Put that on the stew.
Sure.
It's just a normal mushroom, don't worry.
Hey, you can eat stew. I'm gonna go get blasted. First things first, though. Gotta stop in and pay respects.
Okay, I am tripping balls on Spoon Home.
Alrighty then.
Uh,
As you enter the orphanage, Titan is tending to a scraped knee of one of the many children here in the orphanage.
hey, Tata, guess who's back?
Oh, Master Spoon, welcome.
How have things been?
Unfortunately, we've gained 2 more children in the past few months, sad as it may be.
You know, we live in a dangerous place.
Yes, we do.
And sometimes people just wander in. You know, not much you can really do about that.
I suppose so.
Jameson told me you were holding on to Whisk's ashes.
Yes, they're just over there on the mantle.
Awesome. Walk over, like, clasp my hands together. You did me proud, boy.
You feel a spectral hand just rest gently on your shoulder.
Anything significant happen while I was out of town?
Nothing too crazy. I brought an old acquaintance of yours has stopped in recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Pray tell who that might be.
I think it'd be better if you found out on your own.
Well, now you've got me curious.
Last I saw him, he was headed to the Drunken Squirrel.
Guess I'll have to stop in then. My newly acquainted goblin friend, Krell, is over there at the moment.
So Krell's name somehow reverted. What the hell?
I couldn't tell
Oh,
you.
because I never changed the token. I just kept copying the old token.
Makes sense. Oh yeah.
I gotta make new tokens for next session anyway, so... Oh well.
Awesome. Well,
I'm afraid of when Spoon comes home.
good seeing you, Titan. We're still gonna find something to fix that fucking curse. I guarantee you it's gonna happen one of these days.
I look forward to it.
No more pillaging ancient tombs for you.
Surely.
Time to head on over to the Drunken Squirrel.
Alright. So you enter the Drunken Squirrel to see Krell getting absolutely annihilated on alcohol entirely too strong for her standard constitution.
Yeah, crowd fucking slamming them back. Let's go!
And sitting beside her on a stool is a very, very large hooded fellow. The sleeves of the hood are ripped completely off, and he's got a massive bull skull tattoo on his bicep.
Is this what we're doing now?
Oh.
Walk over, take a dejected seat next to that man.
It's been a long time, my greatest rival.
As to you,
I bet you can guess why I'm in town.
I think I can. And I can tell you, it's not gonna go the same way.
Well, you see, I'm looking to retire from this game.
Ooh.
And I figured the man who gave me the biggest fight should have my last one.
Oh! I like that idea.
He leans his head back ever so, and the hood falls back, revealing El Brahmana, the 8-foot-tall Minotaur.
In Brahmana. Neither of us are quite as youthful as we were all those years ago.
That's going to be a very interesting fight.
I'm just like already just like popping knuckles. The people are gonna flip. I've been telling stories about you for years.
Yes. I have heard quite a few rumors. It seems you exaggerated the match just a bit.
I didn't exaggerate a damn thing. Everything I said was correct and in line, and it's what happened.
That's interesting. I heard you told people I was just an ordinary bull.
I'm not a smart guy, Obramana. You know, I wouldn't say ordinary. I said you were a massive, weirdly muscular bull. And, you know, as non-progressive as it may sound, it's not entirely incorrect.
I suppose not. How you want to do this fight? Bare-fisted, using our weapons? How should we do this?
Oh, it's no holds barred, my friend. I say we both go all out. Equipment, weaponry, any magic you've accumulated, but you didn't strike me as a magic guy before.
Not quite. Then I suppose we shall see how it goes. Let us gather a crowd for our epic finale.
Yes. They'll clear out for us. They know what's about to go down.
Alright, let's make a concept graph. How drunk as fuck she is. A plus
fair.
4, and that's what I roll? Really?
Eesh.
It was a disadvantage for some stupid reason. But, yeah, she's sober enough to pick up on what's going down.
This is what I've been talking about for years. This is the rematch I've been waiting for.
He doesn't look so tough to me.
You have no idea, Krell. Imagine the fancy footwork I do already. Step it up to an 8-foot-tall buff bull man. Cool. I know I literally watched you submit a fucking half work like it was the easiest thing you've ever done, but this guy's on a whole other level.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens in the ring. And Brumano will finish the 3 drinks he has in front of him and make his way outside. And head towards the old proving grounds.
I'll have to.
Rag.
Of course, I'll have to slam one down. Something I'm familiar with. Something I've always drank. You know.
Is no one going to wake up Paige?
Oh yeah, we should probably go get Paige. Yeah, I can take care of that. First streaming home. Hey, Paige!
As you enter the home, you'll see clothes everywhere. Half the stool is eaten, the other half is completely baited as a naked halfling sleeps on top of the table.
Oh my fucking god.
So glad Krell has nothing to do with this.
I'm really just gonna walk over and fucking like violently shake you.
Ah,
God
what
damn.
happened?
I'm in such a good mood right now that I'm not gonna say anything about this. Put your fucking clothes on and go take a seat over at the proving grounds. It's the rematch of the
Alright.
century.
Rematch. Oh, okay. I'm up to a fight. By the way, when did you grow that ear, that arm next to your ear?
Oh, dude. Drink some fucking water as well. You're losing it.
Okay, I'm going to clean the house with prestidigitation, my clothes, the back, and go to the
It's gonna take like
The
10 whole
costume.
minutes to do all that prestidigitationing.
Hey, at least I cleaned it.
Alright. Back at the
I adapted it going
grounds.
to take less than 10 minutes to prepare everything.
El Bramana's doing some good old-fashioned stretches, getting himself limbered up and agile.
Hell yeah. Spoon is like doing push-ups. Getting like a whole workout in.
I'm seeing.
My various
Paige is,
weapons are clanging and smashing together.
Paige is seeing at least 4 creatures on the river are totally non-existent.
Bramana tosses away his cloak and he's literally just wearing pants. No armor whatsoever.
This is gonna be the fight of a lifetime.
You're telling me. He cracks his neck real hard and rolls his shoulders back. And you almost see a second image of him appear behind him, encapsulating him. A massive bull skull wraps itself around his face, and his arms seem to almost double in size, with a second spectral pair of arms appearing over them. I'm ready when you are.
Just whip Hugh and Talon off my back and like spark them together. Let's do this.
Alrighty, roll initiative. Oh, I didn't
Amazing.
He didn't click his token. History would dictate. Ah.
Alright, so Bramana's going first. I have to give a quick check on his stats.
Where's our? We got normal background music.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
We need something intense.
I actually have a whole separate boss battle music playlist for next campaign.
Hell yeah.
For some reason, the music's not playing for me. Now it is.
Really loud?
Fresh.
Yeah, that might be the case. I'll do that.
No, now it is playing for some reason.
All right, back in business.
Alright, so he's gonna draw forth his quarterstaff and
He's a fucking.
make a beeline straight at you. One of these is two-handed, and I'll figure out which one it is.
The way you described it makes it sound like he's an astral self monk.
He is, in fact.
Oh,
I'm so smart.
okay. As a monk, he's going to attack you 26 times.
Yeah, he's about to throw like 40 attacks at me.
Currently he could do 4?
How fun. He's 5th level, so his martial art die is a D6, I think?
Alright.
I'm going to
he's gonna
turn to this
attempt
NPC right next to Paige.
crack
Oh,
you
that's
straight in your shit with his quarterstaff.
Ooh,
14 misses. Immediately, gonna try and repost that with.
One moment.
Oh, right, he gets a shit ton of attacks. That's right.
No, he's burning 2 key points to
Oh.
turn that 14 into an 18.
You can do that?
Yep. He has
Is
the,
that a?
he has the ability Focused Aim. When you miss with an attack roll, you can spend 1 to 3 key points to increase your attack roll by 2 for each key point spent, potentially turning the miss into a hit.
Yeah, an 18 hits.
So he'll crack you across the face with that quarterstaff for 11 points damage.
11 points damage. 5, 6 minus 5. Give me a 30. No, that's not right. I'm at 46. Minus 11.
We'll actually have to manually roll
35.
his bonus action attack.
Oh, monks.
Uh, 20 hits.
A 20 sure does hit.
As he cracks you in the face with the opposite end of his quarterstaff. For an additional, make it a modifier.
Ooh.
No, it doesn't get a modifier, so it's just 2 points extra damage.
Ouch. Not good.
And his extra attack, a second swing with the quarterstaff.
Is this what it feels like for me to run up and make a shit ton of attacks on your bosses?
Yes, isn't it?
Oh
For
my
an
god.
additional 11 points damage.
Leaving me with 22.
And now it is your turn.
Alright. Step 1 is I'm actually gonna spend 2 charges from the spider staff to cast a web on this guy. He has to make a DC 15 dex save or be restrained.
Second ability.
Paige is very confused watching the fight. So I actually have a paper of the hallucinations right here, and right now Paige is looking at a bird, a giant bird, fighting a lion.
Alright. So what's the save he's got to make?
Oh, DC 15 dex save. You got plus 6?
That's
Yeah,
a
he makes
25.
it. Yeah, he makes it. Not restrained, nothing. So, I'm going to now, let's see. I have a bonus action, so I can. I'm gonna use my bonus action to second wind. Give me a D10 plus 5. Oh, fuck. Not sure. 1.
Come on, Spoon, you're making this too easy.
It's called preparing, you son of a bitch. For 10 health. Bring it up to 32. And that is my turn.
Well, you still have an attack action.
Well, I use my action to cast the spell.
Oh, yes. That doesn't count as an attack action, it counts as a small attack.
Yeah, it just says use your action, so.
Alright. Just gonna swing that quarterstaff once more. 21 hits.
Sure does.
Completely
Jesus.
annihilating that healing you just did.
Yep.
And
He's gonna get his due. Hopefully. I have a history of botching this shit, so
he's going to give you a big old. He's gonna lean down and give a big old upward headbutt at you with his horns, and you get to make a strength save.
ooh, I'm good at those. Well, +8. Wow, I got a 13. Fuck that. I'm gonna burn my inspiration. That's much better. 27.
Let me do math real quick. Yeah, that passes.
Yeah, just
Thank
think.
God.
Actually, I think I get a. I don't know if it already accounts for it, but I also get a +1 from. So I think it would be, I get a +1 from the Ring of Protection. So I think it would be I think I would have a 28.
I think so, yeah. But his hammering horns having failed, he once again swings that staff. And 14 misses.
Not going to spend any more key points.
Not at this moment.
Cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and run my reaction to try and repost that. We'll swing with Talon. I don't think a 13 hits.
It does not.
Okay. That's a superiority dice gone. Ba-boom. It's my turn. Yeah, let's
Come on,
let's
you
take,
haven't even hit me yet.
let's take some swings. 1, 2, 3.
All three
Yeah,
of
how
those
about-
hit.
Yeah. Oh, I rolled 4. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, all 3. Okay. Firstly, let's see the damage on that. First things first, I'm gonna trip attack him, so he needs to make a DC 16 strength save.
12
Fail.
fails.
So he also gets an extra D8 of damage.
And falls prone, I believe.
Yeah, falls prone.
So then your 2 remaining attacks would be advantage if you want to
Oh, cool.
roll advantage.
Well,
for
one
that
of them's
second
already.
talent. Yeah, one's already an at 20, so no.
Oh, yeah.
hand you
I'll
something
roll
for
my
that.
I'll roll my second talent attack
Yeah,
again.
the
Why
second
not?
talent attack, just in case.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. No. And then so he takes an additional D8 of damage. So that first attack did 19 points of damage.
Alright.
Then for Hugh, he's gonna take 17, and I'm gonna do a menacing attack. So now he needs to make a DC 16 Wisdom save and take an
boy.
extra D damage.
Ooh, match.
Ooh, just so he takes 21 points of damage from that one, and then my last talent attack for 14 points of damage. And let me look at my maneuvers real quick, see what else I could do to this guy.
No, that's a lot of damage.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah, he's still got his action surge.
I guess it doesn't give me a limit, so I'm gonna menacing attack again. He has to make another Wisdom save.
Totally. That's a fail.
Yeah, so there's another D8 for you. He takes 15 points of damage from that one. I'm gonna now action surge and make 2 more attacks.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
For some reason, the R's aren't working, but this is amazing.
Is it 20 hit?
Yeah, 20 definitely hits.
Awesome. For 11 points of damage. Oh, actually, I roll with advantage because, you know,
Still prone.
he's still.
Didn't-
Okay. Didn't matter?
Yep. Literally changed nothing.
Okay, cool. So he took another 11 points of damage, and do I have anything else I could do to this guy with my maneuvers?
There is one thing you can do.
Let him breathe.
Oh, what's that?
For the last time in this campaign, how do you want to do this?
He's been swinging down on me this whole time. and eventually I just fucking like burst out, and my Talon in particular is going with that same like orange yellow energy, and it's just a flurry of attacks. And I think on like the last one, I specifically turned Talon around, and you can see like the head of the spectral wolf standing behind me as I like uppercut him with the pommel of Talon and send him flying.
A very nice way to finish your rhyme. Well fought, my friend. Well fought. Almost had you there at the end. He takes off his big bull skull belt and hands it back to you.
Well earned on both end. And I
believe we have much to talk about.
Yes, like stab Talon into the ground and reach a hand out.
And he takes it.
Yeah, pull him up. Wait, what do we have to talk about?
Let's go back to your house. Most of what I have to say isn't for pedestrian ears.
Sure, yeah.
You see
When
him
turned over
radiate
to
his
NPC.
aura, and just a bunch of those wounds you just gave him heal up.
Back home we go. I got my fucking belt back.
Very nice to see the giant spider fighting the giant bird. Also go back. The house is clean now, by the way.
Oh, it's not a fucking mess anymore. I didn't take you for the type of guy to actually clean your messes up, Paige.
What? I was just looking at the ceiling.
Oh my god. I need to get this motherfucker some water. And
Your
like,
friend's condition notwithstanding.
he, you know.
Since clearly you possess the spider's staff, you must have defeated Nazar, I take it.
That is correct. I'm like hanging the belt up in my trophy closet.
Then you no doubt have learned of the Syndicate.
The High Halfling has a letter from Nazar to, or was it from the Syndicate to Nazar? It was one or the other. Point is that yes, we have indeed learned of the Syndicate.
Well, then it may trouble you to know that I too was once a member.
That is rather troubling, but you say once was, so I imagine you're not anymore.
Yes, I've just retired this past year. And you look as if you're ready to take them down. So I have a bit of information to give you on that regard, as I also wish them to see it be brought down.
Oh, good. Yeah. I'm effectively launching a small 3-person army on these people because they did send off the group that killed my boy. So
Hey, Krell. Did you hear that? The giant bird said he was a dancer. Do you think he will dance for us?
Krell just smacks Paige on the back of the head.
can I give him like the 5 points for my lay on hands to fucking snap him out of this?
Yes, because technically that is a poison.
So I give him all of the health from my lay on hands, and I'm like, it's effectively a ethereal slap with like a wolf claw. Snap out of it!
You are now
Oh,
pure
oh my god, it's a
mushroom-induced
bull.
highness.
It's actually a Minotaur. Where am I?
You're in my house.
Oh, your house. Oh, it was not a fever dream.
No! God damn it! This is El Brahmana, my greatest rival.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yeah, you
I
just
thought
missed
you were the
quite
bull.
fight. Well, I'm
Nah, I totally saw it. The giant spider and the bird were amazing.
You kids and your drugs. But yes, I am in fact half bull. Don't ask about my parentage, please.
I
It's
totally want to know.
Didn't plan on it, but thank you for informing me not to.
Anyway, as you may or may not know, the syndicate is made up of 17 different branches. Each one a different leader, leading groups of smaller, lesser members. I was one such leader, and the spider was another. Amongst our sect of the syndicate, there is another called the Wolf, and our leader called the Dragon.
I make a point to point over at the statue of the three of us fighting a dragon. Killed that dragon. Check that out.
These are not creatures, they are men.
Oh,
Are any of those wizards?
I do not know their exact capabilities, I'm afraid.
That's unfortunate.
But I do know the dragon is not a man to be crossed. The wolf, though, tends to work alone. Although he does wield some sort of magics.
Oh, no, that's interesting.
okay.
You should be able to if you head south along a map I have to bring up again.
Oh.
Way
Big
over
ass
here on
feet.
the left. On the Swords Coast. If you head south from here down to Waterdeep, and then head a little bit northeast to the woods there, you should find a cave. This cave leads deep into the Underdark, to a city called... God damn it, I forgot the name of the fucking city. I've wrote it a million times. Oh yeah, Nevermore.
Nevermore.
Yes. Most of the city is a cesspit of violence and debauchery and all manner of... What's the word I'm looking for?
Fun. Sounds like fun to me.
Sounds my kind of place.
Exactly! You get it.
I think you might actually find it quite a bit depressing.
Oh. Well, you did speak of brawls and debauchery, and that's like my whole thing.
As we no doubt know, that is true. What you need to do is get into this city, because that is where a majority, if not all of them, are either hiding or employed in some manner or another.
I'm gonna start taking notes again.
Yes, important lore for second campaign here.
Right. So the Syndicate is chilling now in the Underdark. Specifically in the city of Nevermore, for the most part.
As far as you know, a vast majority of them are there.
Okay.
Who they are and what they do remain unknown. That is a mystery for you to find out.
I see. How big is Nevermore? It has to be fucking huge, right?
It's a pretty large city, a couple miles in span.
Cool. I don't know.
What's populated with? Drow?
Drow, Duergar, humans, Argonians, lizard folk, all manner of folk. Pretty much
Oh.
anyone either coming from the Underdark or seeking refuge in it.
Oh, that's surprising. Mostly in the dark, they're dark. They don't tolerate anything else.
Well, you know.
You know, goblins once came from the Underdark.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I thought your people just descended from Acheron.
I don't know that history. Still can't read.
You read a book! I watched you read a book!
That was different. That was using magic.
Okay.
She did have to use a spell to read that book.
This whole fucking magic thing's a circus.
I thought goblins came from the earth. Oh, that makes sense.
I don't know. I
How are
thought
they
they
teaching in schools these days?
I could have sworn that the goblins descended from the plane of Acheron, and that's where they go when they die.
I don't know what they teach in schools. I never went to one.
You're a wizard!
You're a wizard!
Didn't
Did you
study
ever
in
hear
some
the-
kind of college?
No, I spent my whole life in a library, stuck somewhere.
Well, they call your thing a college, Krell, but I don't think you went to college.
No, but I definitely did study the notes of someone who did.
I went to the college of the streets, alright? That's where I learned how to...
There was a school back in my village, but I burned the place down before
You're
when I was
fucking
little.
insane! You're a
Yes, I
madman!
know. It was an accident. That's how I got stuck in the fucking library studying magic.
So you burned... Let me get this straight. You burned their school down on accident. So
I was
they
2
made you
fucking
become...
years old.
They made you become a stewardess of the libraries?
Look, I was 2 years old. I just cast a cantrip out of nowhere. What do you think they did?
Sounds a bit more like a sorcerer's origin to me. But hey, what do I know about magic?
Apparently enough, you're a paladin now.
That is true.
I did not cast with the weave. I saw a wizard who was trying, and I asked him a little about the magic. He explained to me and tried something out.
I see.
I see, that explanation
And I burned
makes
the
no
book.
sense, because you have to affect the weave to use magic.
No, but like affect the weave naturally. I actually manipulated it.
Right, okay. Sure.
Oh, we should probably never go north.
Okay. I will. I didn't. Well,
I-
we're going north to get into the fucking Underdark.
No, I mean
We're
really
going
north.
southeast from where we
Well, we're
currently
going.
Yeah,
we're going
really north. We might find some bounty papers somewhere. So
We gotta pass
I
not
through
found it.
water deep to get to where we're going.
Ah, you have a bounty, do you?
I did burn a whole village down.
Everyone's got a price on their head somewhere. There's a goblinoid clan somewhere that wants Krell dead.
Well, not anymore. I think I rule them now.
That's fair.
I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, it's a racket. I think we've made incredible progress.
Yes, you've got all the information you need to head out and reach the destination where your next adventure will begin. And with that, we end the campaign.